Hey YouTube fam, welcome to class, welcome to your practice. My name is Rain and I'll be here to guide you towards your mindful movement today. Thank you so much for being here on the YouTube channel. I am back. It's been a long time, so I'm really excited about today's class. I just want to say thank you to everyone who has been supporting me here on the YouTube channel, even if I don't post. I haven't posted for like 2 months, I think. So yeah, thank you so much. I see you, I hear your comments, your replies. I see your donations for my 300-hour yoga teacher training. And yeah, that's actually what I'm busy about right now. So, and aside from the in-person classes that I did for the past few months, I just started my 300-hour yoga teacher training. I already have my 200. This is my 300. Hopefully I get the 500 so that I can create a school, and maybe someday I get to teach you to train you to be a teacher too. So that is something that I would love to have in the future. But yeah, for today's class, we're gonna do something awesome. Let's go inside your practice. I don't have any props with me right now. Feel free to grab yours if you feel like you need it. Your blocks, your straps, your pillows, your bolsters, anything. Put them on the side so it's easier for you to use them later on. I might not be able to cue them, but again, use them whenever you feel like it. Let's go inside your practice. Seated here on your Sukhasana, your easy cross-legged seat. Open the thighs and the glutes out wide so you can sit down on the sit bones, hands onto your knees. Let's roll the shoulders to the ears as you breathe in. Take it down and back as you breathe out. Heart open, tall spine. Option to gaze forward, down, or close your eyes here. Now let's take a few moments to ground down, to find presence, to be aware on how our body is. From the tips of your toes to the crown of your head, notice how you are. Creating space for a mindful intention for today. I came upon this question that I have been somehow observing my thoughts about. See if this is something that can somehow pique your attention for today's class. How would you move if you are already enough? How would you live differently if you know you're already enough? How would you hope? Soften the face, relax the shoulders. What does enough mean anyway? Inhale through the nose. Out the mouth, sigh it out. Reminding you that at any point of our practice, you find yourself wandering outside of your mat, that's fine. Come back to that question again. How would I move differently, knowing that I am already enough? See if that can guide you towards your discovery inwards rather than out. Let's go inside your practice. Eyes closed or open. Let's reach your hands up and overhead. One big breath. Exhale, hands in prayer to your heart. Bow down, namaste. Right hand down to the mat, left hand to sky, dip down to the right, open the left side body. Maybe gaze above, peel that left shoulder open, maybe gaze towards your left thumb, left hand. Last one. Release, come back center. Try this on the other side, left hand down, right hand reaches sky, and then see if you can go towards the left side. Open the right side body, ground your hips, maybe gaze above, maybe find your right thumb, right hand. 2, and 1. Come back center, release. Let's go towards your tabletop already. Come to all fours position. Shoulders stack on your wrists. Open the fingers out wide. Hips stack onto the knees. Ground down onto all of your finger pads and your knuckle pads. Inhale to your cow. Tailbone up, belly down. Squeeze the shoulders to the hips. Gaze above. Exhale, pull the belly in. Find your cat. Tuck the tailbone, chin to chest. One more round. Breathing into your cow. Out the mat to your cat. One last round, wake up the body. If you're doing this in the morning, this should feel intense. So find some strength and grace. Last one. Come back center, swing side to side, making sure nothing is painful. Let's go and find your core. Left leg reaches back, point flicks, up to you. Shift your weight to your left hand, right hand forward, or bicep to ear. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right hand down, left knee down. Left hand forward, right leg back. Soften the face, neutral on the neck. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Left hand down, right knee down. Plant your hands, wrist rotations this time. Clockwise and counterclockwise. Again, waking up your knuckle pads, your finger pads, your forearms say hello, your shoulders as well. Find any kind of movement that supports you. Once you're ready, come back, center, your wrists looking at each other, fingertips pointing to the long edges. Shift your weight to one hand. Again, lock the elbows. Notice how your shoulders are right now. It's like a check-in whenever we do a warm-up, right? If there's anything painful or if there's any tension that we might have had from yesterday's workout or from waking up. Let's go back, center, wrist looking forward, fingertips pointing to the knees this time. Rock forward and back, or maybe side to side. See how that feels too. On the mounds of your hands. Take 3, 2, and 1. Tuck the toes. Let's peel your hands. Come to your seat into your Virasana. Reach your hands up and overhead as you inhale. Bend the elbows. Open your heart. Gaze up. Touch the booty to the back. Extend your arms forward. Left arm at the bottom. Eagle arms. Hands together. Elbows forward. Now see if you can drop your forehead onto your right bicep. Last 2. Last 1. Let's release. Release your hands, elbows flare back. Open your heart once more. Extend your arms forward. Right arm at the bottom this time, yes? Elbows forward, forehead towards your left bicep. Stay 3, 2, last 1. Release. Come back, center, elbows back. Open your heart. And then reach your arms forward, lean back. See if you can take your knees together. This is already good enough. This might be a little intense on the toes. Now, before you go a little bit more here, notice if your pinky toes are down onto the mat. If it's somehow lifting up, you can slide your heels a little bit to the side so that you can find it in. Again, you can readjust if you want. See what feels good. Firm the inner thighs. Knees maybe 1 inch away from the ground. Core active, soften the shoulders here for 5. You got this. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees down, plant your hands, drum roll on the toes. Let's take your hands forward, come to your puppy. Forehead or chin down, heart down to the mat. As deep as you want, as far as you can. Notice your shoulders. Nice, gentle curve on the back. Inner thighs are rolling to the back of the room. Just stay here for 1 more. And then very slowly, we're going to ripple forward towards your Sphinx. So lift your elbows, tuck the tailbone, and then slowly way forward, allowing the bend on the elbows. Thighs ground down, your hips slowly, belly stare. Ground onto the elbows. Roll the shoulders back. Take your feet wide, maybe wider than the hips. Pinky toes come to touch on the ground. Lift the knees up. Active on the core, active on the legs, active on your glutes. Stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now chin down, tuck the toes. See if you can slowly ground onto your elbows. You can readjust it if you want. Slowly lift belly button, hips, thighs, knees. Come to forearm plank. Stay 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very slowly, knees drop down at the same time. Thighs down, hips, belly, heart opens down. Untuck the toes. Slide your hands beside the chest. Roll the shoulders. Come to high cobra. Exhale, bend the knees. Come to child's pose. Hips to the heels, forehead grounds down. Inhale here. Exhale out. Ripple forward to your tabletop. And then as you find your peak, drop your hips. Let's go to your upward facing dog. Bend onto the elbow. Squeeze the shoulder blades together before you lift your knees up. Press into the tops of your feet. Keep gazing forward or gaze above. Exhale, chin to chest. Let's land on your first downward facing dog. Bend the knees one by one. Swing the hips side to side. Making sure nothing is painful here. Wake up your calves. Your hips high. Say hello to the sides of your body once more. Think about mandarin oranges in your armpits that you don't want to fall off. So there's this active rotation happening here. You can turn out your hands if you want. Tailbone tips up to the sky. Just one more round here. On your exhale, heels up. Keep your legs locked. Let's go and find 10 baby steps at the top of your mat. Let's do it together. Let's go step 1, 2, 3, 4. Shift your weight to your hands. 5, 6, 7. Almost there. 8, 9, and 10. Go for more if you're still not there. Bend the knees halfway lift. And then exhale to fall down. Hands on opposite elbows, ragdoll. Swing side to side. Wake up your hands. Notice how this feels on the low back. It's a nice way to release any tension on all of your back. Your shoulders, your neck, not a yes, not a no. Inhale, halfway lift. And then exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Bend the knees. Let's slowly rise. Tuck the tailbone. Slowly come up. Once you find your peak, reach your hands up and overhead. Gaze follows the thumbs. Exhale, hands to heart. And then slowly to the side. Inhale, reach your hands up and overhead. Exhale, fold all the way down to the ground. Uttanasana. Halfway lift, heart opens. Exhale to fall down. Inhale, bend the knees, chair pose. Reach your hands up and overhead. Tuck the tailbone. Palms looking at each other. Slight external rotation. So think about the pinky fingers are trying to somehow press the ceiling here. Again, do with the mandarin oranges. Looking forward, shift your weight to your left foot. Right knee bends to heart. Find your stork. Inhale here. Stay for the exhale. Find your Mula Bandha, your Kegel exercise. One more. On your exhale, take that right knee to the side. Hands on to the sides or to the back. As you kick that right leg back, heart opens forward, warrior 3. Inhale here. Stay for the exhale. Bend both knees. See if you can tap that right knee to your left calf, or maybe a little bit with a twist to the outside of your left ankle, left calf. Extend. Inhale. Bend the left knee. Step the right foot back. Land in your high lunge. Hands up and overhead. Inhale here. Bend the left knee more. Exhale. Lean forward, Superman. Swing your hands at the back. Reaching up once more, high lunge. This time, as you lean forward to your Superman, see if you can twist to the left side. Swing your hands to the back. Inhale, rise. Hands up. Extend the front leg. Hands onto the sides. Drop forward halfway, finding like a variation of your pyramid. And then slowly fall down. Hands down into the ground. Keep a nice bend on the left knee if this is too much. Right heel stays up. Inhale here. On your exhale, bend the left knee, look forward, swing that left leg back, 3-legged dog. Bending in, open your hip to the left side. Shift your weight to your hands, step to wild thing. Ground into the outer edge of your right foot, stepping down as fluid as you can, Kamatkarasana. In for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Look down, left hand down. As it drops, bend the left knee to heart tiger curl. Extend the left leg to the right side. Ground the back heel. As it lands, bend that right knee. Right hand guards the face. Inhale, lift the hip. Fall in triangle. Right hand down. Swing that left leg to the sky. 3-legged dog. Ekapada chaturanga. Bend the elbows. Heart forward. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. 5 deep cycles of your breath here. Inhale and exhale. Breathing in Breathing out. 3, 2, last one. Heels up, ripple forward to plank. Bend the elbows, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Come back to your chaturanga. Come to plank. Left knee bends to heart. Extend it, three-legged dog. Bending in, hip joint mandala. Take it back to your heart. Step the left foot in between your hands. Find your Superman. Swing to the back as you kick that right leg. Fly warrior 3. Knee to the side, hands up and overhead. Take it to the front, find your stork. Ankle to the left quad, find your one-legged chair. Hips back, heart forward. Maybe hands stay forward or to the heart or maybe to the back. Stay 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reach your hands up and overhead. Come to your stork. Ooh, that's wobbly. Step down. Find your mountain. Shake, shake, shake. One hand to your heart, another to the belly. Notice how you breathe. And notice how you feel. Say hello to all of your toes, each part of your feet. Notice your knees, your thighs, your hips. Notice your belly, your chest, your shoulders, all of your back. Notice your arms, your left hand, your right hand, your neck, your beautiful face, your wonderful mind, your head. Notice every single part of your body. Wake it up. Good morning. Inhale. Exhale, let it go. Very nice. Release your hands, other side. Reach your hands up and overhead. One big breath. Exhale, Uttanasana, fold down. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale to fold. Bend the knees, chair pose. Reach your hands up and overhead. Tuck the tailbone, pull the belly in. Again with that mandarin oranges. So it's like your armpits want to see each other. Yeah, shift your weight to your right foot. Bend the left knee to heart. Find your stork. Inhale here. Stay for the exhale. Find your balance. Left leg extends to the side. And then hands onto the side or to the back, heart forward, left leg back. Warrior 3, Virabhadrasana 3. Inhale to stay. Exhale, bend both knees. Left knee taps your right calf or maybe find a twist to the outer calf. Extend, inhale. Bend the right knee super slow. Step onto the ball of your left foot. Far high lunge, hands up and overhead. Inhale here. Bend the right knee more. Lean forward, Superman. Say hello to your right big toe. Swing your hands to the back. Inhale, rise. And then slowly find your Superman. Swing your hands to the right side. Inhale, hands up and overhead. Extend the front leg. Take your hands onto the side, half pyramid. Tuck the tailbone, rooting the crown forward, right hip back. And then slowly fold. Hands down. Find your fold on that right leg. In for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend the right knee. Swing the right leg back. 3 like a dog. Bending in. Open your hip to the right side. Hip joint mandala. Shift your weight forward. Ground onto the outer edge of your left foot. Step back. Wild thing. Open your hip. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Look down, very slow. Step the right hand down, right knee to heart, tiger curl. Extend the right leg to the left side. Ground the back heel, bend the left knee. Left hand guards the face. Inhale, lift, fall in triangle. Breathing in. Breathing out. Left hand down, retract. Bend the left knee, 3-legged dog. Ekapada Chaturanga, bend the elbows. Open the heart, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Grounding into the heels, inhale here. And exhale. Stay 4, 3, 2. Last one. Ripple forward to plank. Inhale. Bend the elbows, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Come back, chaturanga. Go back to plank. Bend the right knee. Take it up high, 3-legged dog. Bending in, step the right foot forward. Let's go find your Superman once more. Let's go fly. Warrior 3. Bend both knees, take it to the side, hands up and overhead. Take it to the front, stork, ankle to quad, Parivrita, Utkatasana, hips back, heart forward. Hands stay forward to the heart or to the back. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knee up to heart, 1 big breath. Step down, find your mountain, shake, shake, shake. 1 hand to heart, another to belly. 1 more round, breathing in. Let it go. Close your eyes. Notice how you feel. And notice how you breathe. Inhale. Let it go. Notice this energy that you have cultivated in the body. Allow it to cleanse you, yes? Allow it to ground you down here in your present moment. We're always like looking so much forward in the future. What am I going to do after this class? What am I supposed to finish before the end of the day? Or maybe looking at the past. What happened earlier? I should have done this. I should have done that. It robs you of your present moment, the feeling of how it is to be in the now. See if you can commit to being here. And every single time you are, see how that feels. Soften the face, relax the shoulders. 1 big breath. Open the mouth, side out. Open your eyes if they were closed. Release your hands onto the side. Shake, shake, shake. Reach your hands up and overhead. Exhale, fold all the way down. Uttanasana. Halfway lift, inhale. This time, plant your hands. Shoulder distance apart or a little bit wider. You can turn them out as if the point fingers are pointing to the top of your mat. Yes, you can bend the knees here. You can find a block also if this is not an option for today. Yeah. On your next breath, lock the elbows. Protract the shoulder blades. Shift your weight to your hands. This is good. Stay here. If you want some more, you're going to lift your heels up, come to tippy toes. Keep pressing into the hands. Stay 5, maybe bicep to ears. Look through the back or gaze in that space between your wrists. Stay 3. Last 2. Last 1. Shift forward. Release. Heels down. Shimmy the feet to the sides. Toes out, heels in. Come to Malasana Yoga Squat. Elbows against the knees. Hands in prayer to your heart. Breathing in. Breathing out. Last one. Now look forward. Plant your hands again. Shoulder distance apart now. Let's step that right hand at the center. Yes, the left hand will be here on your back. You're gonna lift your hips. Yes. Shift your weight to your hand again. Take your shoulder away from the ear so that you're pressing more deeply into your hand. You can grip the mat away. Remember your Hasta Bandha, your hand locked towards the mat, your space. Relax the shoulders. Shift your weight to your hands. If you can lift your heels to tippy toes. Stay 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Heels down, bend the knees, Malasana, hands in prayer to your heart. So, rooting into your one arm strength. You've done this earlier. We did your wild thing, yeah? Because you're shifting your weight, your one hand. This is something that can guarantee you of that strength, of that inner stability. When you focus more on the drills, whenever you step onto the floor already, it's already been somehow clicked or somehow strong or locked in. Let's do everything on the other side. Plant your hands, shoulder distance apart. This time, left hand at the center. Yes. Right hand towards the low back. Lift the hips. Yes. Shift your weight to your left hand. Grip with your finger pads. Lock your elbows. Left shoulder away from your left ear. Shift your weight to the hand. Lift your heels. Come to tippy toes. Now you'll see which one's stronger on the press, which one needs a little bit more of a drill. Stay 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Heels down. Bend the knees. Go to Malasana. This time clasp your hands. Find infinity circles here. Soften everything here. Breathing in and breathing out. Once you're ready, let's go meet one play for today. So let's go hello, maybe crow, maybe heads down, maybe hands down, up to you. If you are here with me, it's always crow, what I do. It's somewhat like a prep to just wake up your body. And also there's a thing to like invert yourself, heart higher than the head. You can always opt to find your handstand or your headstand or any kind of inversion you want to play today. We're just gonna stay here for a while and then you can stay in. We're all gonna meet in your downward facing dog. If you're here with me with your crow, plant your hands, lift the hips, maybe shimmy your feet a little bit closer hip width distance. Shift your weight to your hands, lift your heels, bend the elbows, take your knees onto your tricep. Shift forward, meet the shape first. Once you feel that you're stable, that's when you can lift your feet, your toes, one by one. Five deep cycles of your breath. If you're still on your play, go ahead. You'll meet in your down dog in 4, 3, last 2, last 1. Go down if you're still playing. Meet yourself in your downward facing dog and find your breath. Here for 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1. Let's go for more. Left leg reaches sky, 3-legged dog. Open your hip to the left side. Lift the right heel, take your left knee towards your left arm, left tricep, left armpit. Take it back up, 3-legged dog. Bend that knee, open your hip, right heel lifts the left knee to heart. Tiger curl. Shift your weight, your hands light on the tippy toes. Lift it back up, 3-legged dog. Bend that knee, one more round. Right knee to your right tricep, left knee, right tricep. Whew. Come back up, 3-legged dog. Bend that knee, open your hip. Step the left foot in between your hands. Right knee down, open your heart above. Anjaneyasana. Keep the toes at the back tuck. Tuck the tailbone and then press your hips forward and down. Stay here with your hands up and overhead. If you want some more, gonna bend elbows and then take your hands at the back to a clasp. Roll the shoulders up, back and down. Lift your heart. Stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Look forward. Take your hips back. See if you can with the bind. Extend the left leg. Maybe flex the left toes. Heart reaches forward. Come into your Hanuman half. In your half split, you can take your hands down, yes? Think about taking your hip, left hip back, right hip forward. Your left heel is grinding towards the back of the room. Keep your heart open for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend the left knee, step the left foot, rise, high lunge, heart open. Big breath here. Bound Superman, look at your left big toe. And then slowly come back up. Extend the front leg, round the back heel. Now you're looking at the right side. Bend the right knee, keep that half like a Cossack squat. Or if you want, you're gonna take your hips down. Heart open, 4, 3, 2, And one. Release the bind, take it forward. See if you can drop your hips down. Left hand, right ankle, right hand to sky. And then see if you can find a bend towards the front. A seated side bend. Maybe right hand can touch the left foot. Keep your heart open. Maybe gaze above. Stay 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Come back center. Plant your hands forward. Wide-legged forward fold. Yeah. Take it wide. Take it short. Up to you. Inhale halfway. And then exhale to fold. Stay here. If you want to play with your heads down, you can do that. If you want to try like meeting the shape of your pincha wide-legged press. So plant your forearms in front of you. You can opt to like maybe shimmy a little bit to the back, which is the left side edge of your mat. Forearms down. Make sure it's shoulder distance apart. Maybe once you're here, you can lean forward, radiate your weight onto your hands, all of your forearms. See if you can lift your heels up. Come to tippy toes. You're here for 5, 4, 3, 2. You got this. Last one. Release. Heels down, bend the knees, hips low, hands forward or up. Come to goddess. In for 5. Go deeper on your hips. 4. You got this. 3, 2, and 1. Warrior 2 forward. Bend the left knee, extend the back leg. Reverse your warrior. On your next breath, cartwheel all the way down. Frame the left foot with both of your hands. Right heel at the back comes up. Left leg reaches sky. 3-legged dog. Bend the left knee, waltzing. Step the left foot, open your heart. Now stay here. If you want some more, you can find your full wheel. Left hand steps. Notice how the right hand rotates. So you can find your wheel. You can opt to not do this at all. Stay 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna go back to that wild thing. If you did this, rotate the hand, extend the right leg, go back to plank, left knee to heart, tiger crow. Left foot steps forward. Find your warrior 3, assisted, or maybe hands on a prayer. Maybe go deeper here, somewhat like a drinking bird. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Plant your hands, step back, chaturanga. Up dog, downward facing dog. Reset. Notice how you breathe and notice how you feel. Whenever you're ready, we're gonna jump towards the second side. Right leg reaches sky. Bend that knee, open your hip. Right knee towards your right arm. Come back up, 3-legged dog. Bend that knee, take it to your heart. Come back up, 3-legged dog. Bend that knee, take it to your left arm. Come back up, 3-legged dog. Bend that knee, right foot steps forward. In between your hands, rise to your high lunge. Bend the left knee, cut. Okay. Okay. Cut here. Step the right foot forward. Bend the left knee, rise, Anjane. Yes, tuck the tailbone, keep that left foot tucked. Press your hips forward and down. Inhale here. Option, bend the elbows, find your bind, just like how we did it earlier. Clasp your hands, heels of the hands come touch. Roll the shoulders down and back, lift your heart. Yes, core is active. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Look forward, take your hips back, extend the right leg. Maybe point, maybe flex the right foot, heart forward. With or without the bind, you can always plant your hands down, half Hanuman. 3, 2, last one. Bend the right knee, come to lunge, left knee comes up. Tuck the tailbone and then find your Superman here. Say hello to the right big toe. Come back up, extend the front leg, ground the back heel, bend the left knee. Again, half or maybe full Skandasana to the back of the room. Keep the bend, keep the bind. Last two. Heart open, last one. Release the bind, reach your hands forward, drop your hips down. Right hand, left ankle, left hand to sky. And then see if you can reach towards the top of the room. Maybe it can touch your right foot. Heart opens, maybe gaze above. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release, come back up. Plant your hands forward, second time. Prasarita Padottanasana, halfway lift, inhale, and then exhale to fold. Find your bind again. You can stay here. You can find your heads down, or just like what we did earlier, find your pincha shape press. Plant your forearms, shift your weight to your hands, your wrists. See if you can lift your heels up, come to tippy toes. Maybe you can fly, maybe not. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Release. Halfway lift. Heels in, toes out, bend the knees. Come to goddess. Hands forward or up. Take deeper on your hips. Stay 5, 4. Tuck the tailbone ribs in. 3, 2, and 1. Warrior two to the front. Right knee bends, left leg extends. Reverse your warrior. And then cartwheel all the way down. Frame the right foot with both of your hands. Left heel at the back comes up. Swing the right leg up high. 3-legged dog. Bend that knee. Let's go to your wall thing on this side. Stepping back. Again, an option to stay here. If you want some more, we're going to go and find your wheel. Stepping the right hand. Rotating that left. Opening your heart. Squeeze the glutes. Lift your hips high. Firm on the inner thigh. Stay 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna go back to that wild thing. Looking down, left hand relaxes, left leg extends. Plant your hands, chaturanga. Heart out, knees down, child's pose. Ripple forward, not there yet. Step the right foot, lift your hips up, right leg to sky, bend that knee, step the right foot in between your hands, fly, warrior 3. So assisted or hands on a prayer, or maybe you can go find a one-legged drinking bird. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend both knees, step the left foot beside your right, chair pose. Inhale. Exhale, go deeper. Forward fold on your next breath. Inhale, halfway lift. And then exhale to fold. Root to rise, bend the knees, reach your hands up and overhead. Exhale, hands and pray to your heart. And then slowly to the side. Inhale here. At the mouth, side out. Close your eyes. A moment to breathe. Notice this energy that you have in your body. This energy that you have cultivated for yourself, for no one else. Allow it to cleanse you. How do I move differently if I was already enough? How do I live differently if I was already enough? How do I hope? How do I love? How do I forgive? Open your eyes. Let's reach your hands up and overhead. Come to your tippy toes, lift your heels very slowly like a wall behind your back. Bend the knees, come forward as you drop your hips low towards your toes down. Maybe hands in prayer to your heart as you ground down. Firm the inner thighs. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reach your hands forward, lean forward as you drop your heels down. See if you can sit down with or without your hands. Once you do, come to your boat pose, Navasana. Keep the bend on the knees or extend it long for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend the knees, easy. Find your Sukhasana, or your Baddha Konasana. Feet together, knees to the side, hands onto the ankles or the toes. Roll the shoulders down and back. Lift your heart as you inhale. Then exhale, fold all the way down. Last one here. Slowly release. Come back, center. Hands onto your knees. Pull them back in. Come into your Sukhasana. Easy cross-legged seat. Open the thighs and the glutes out wide. Ground onto your hands, your knees. Roll the shoulders up, back and down. Lift your crown. Open your heart. Close your eyes here. Final moments to nourish this energy, the space that we share together, allowing you to be here, to understand where we are and why, and truly observing, being aware to stay in the present rather than gripping so much in the past or looking forward up ahead. Can we live moment to moment? Can we find peace in ourselves? Can we bring love to every single thing we do, every single person we meet? Protect our energy, create steps, bring boundaries on what's needed, allowing ourselves to freely enjoy this reality. Let's take your hands in a prayer. Take it to your heart center. Bow down as if gazing into your own heart. We say, Namaste. Open your eyes, and we're done. Good morning. Thank you so much again for allowing me to guide you in your practice for today. I really appreciate you for being here. Even if I'm away for a long time, you're still here. If this is your first time to be here in the channel, welcome to class. I think I did like a poll first here on YouTube, another one on my Instagram channel and my broadcast channel, if you'd be open to doing a yoga retreat with me soon, probably next year, 2025. If you're seeing this at the right time. Yeah, maybe we can meet each other. Let's flow together. Yeah, thank you so much. I'll see you on the next video.